rendition of America the Beautiful. We are very fortunate tonight to welcome distinguished guests of honor to share their thoughts with you on this Veterans Day 2015. It's my pleasure to welcome the Honorable W. Dingell, representing Michigan's 12th Congressional District. The youngest lieutenant governor in the 50 states, Brian Calley was first elected to his post in 2010. Calley has worked in partnership with Governor Rick Snyder to play an integral role in Michigan's comeback. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley.
It's our honor tonight to be together in a very nonpartisan way to salute our veterans.
Thank you so much for your service. We live in the greatest nation that the world has ever known, and we owe it to you. Thank you.
I went into service in May 1st, 1950. Had 4 to 5 weeks of basic training, no combat training. I then was assigned to the Buffalo Soldiers, the last of the Buffalo Soldiers in Japan. We loaded on the Japanese fishing boats down in the hull and went to Korea. And we were told to hold at all costs. When we left, the mountain on the left, which we call hills, we call all mountains hills in Korea, because that's all there was. There were 39 of us still alive out of 250.
Another day in Iraq when he was shot and killed. No dramatic battle was fought, no objectives were met. He was killed, and the war went on. I walked up to the roof, a single shot rang out. I thought nothing of it at the time. We had all been sniped at in this area before, and except when he winged one of our corpsmen, he always missed. The sniper was a joke to us. This time was different. The call for the corpsman went out. They were already with him by the time I got up there. I turned and ran down the stairs, yelling for all the drivers to get out to the trucks. And we all knew that he had been shot in the head. The wall around the roof was too high to have gotten hit anywhere else. The men in the back of the Humvee with him had to hold the back of his skull together to keep any more of his brains from spilling out than already had. And our corpsman performed a miracle, keeping him alive. He gave him CPR the entire way there. Excuse me. He gave him CPR the entire way there as his body spit blood and mucus into the corpsman's mouth the entire time. After about 20 minutes after we finally got him to the surgical unit at TQ, the doctors came out and told us that he had passed away. They said that even if he had been shot on the operating table, he would have died. We wept. I hugged the corpsman as he repeated, I couldn't save him. I couldn't save him.
Andrew Jackson, our 7th president, once said, "Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty." 75 years later, our 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt, said, "Speak softly, but carry a big stick." November 11th was set aside by President Woodrow Wilson in 1919 after the close of World War I and the Congress of the United States of America to be Armistice Day, to recognize those who served, but especially those who have died in combat since the Revolutionary War and extending at that time all the way up through World War I. In the intervening years, we have changed that to Veterans Day to honor all veterans